All right, so one concept that I want to talk about is one that I mentioned it in my paper, but I feel like I kind of really didn't get to write as much as I want or like elaborate as much as I wanted to on it. So basically, Dorothy L. Sayers, hopefully I'm pronouncing her name right. Like the concept of work and how it is essentially human life. That's one thing that I was pondering about, I guess, because like when I think it, I feel like there's so much more to it. Because a lot of people, some people say they need work to keep their minds off of something, or they need work to keep their bodies going. Because if you think about it, some people who aren't working or aren't working their bodies in whatever way, they don't, like, there's a lot of like, you can get like little health problems from not working, or not like putting in the effort to do something. So I feel like it just depends on the person. Like you might need it physically, or like mentally you might need to feel like accomplished. Like in my instance, I would need to feel, it'd be kind of 50-50 for me. I would need to feel like mentally like satisfied that I know that I did hard work and like it's gonna pay off. And physically, when I get like from like a hard day of class and then practice and I go to bed and I wake up, I feel actually pretty good. So that's one thing that just kind of like, it's kind of on my mind, just how different people like take working and like, yeah. So, and something else that I have right here. All right, so the other thing that I mentioned that I want to talk about was the speaker that we had about being like a weasel versus like not attacking the things you want so much. Me personally, I would honestly like prefer to be the weasel, just because like if I know that I want something, I'm gonna be relentless in getting it. I'm gonna go for it like nonstop until I get it. I'm gonna take the necessary steps. It doesn't mean I'm gonna go for it like all crazy and like disregarding safety and disregarding like things that could make me get it like a lot quicker, but I'm gonna think about like all the ways that I can obtain it by being the weasel, by going after something like that I want, like whatever it is. Some things don't work unless you go after it hard. Like I connect a lot of things to track. So like even if I really want a time, I gotta really work hard for it. Like me being lethargic at practice or not putting in the effort is not gonna produce the result that I want. So that's why, like, to me, being a weasel is just like something that's like a must. Even like I could see I guess some places where it wouldn't work. Maybe things that take time, that takes like maybe months or years to work at. You don't want to burn yourself out trying to achieve it. Something that you might not really achieve the way you wanted to because you're like burning yourself out. So I don't know. I think it's all about pace. I feel like you could be a weasel. I feel like that's the best way to be it. I feel like kind of going at things kind of slow, at a slow pace. You could still do that and be a weasel. You could just look at it as just keep knocking on it relentlessly and going for it. So yeah, that's kind of the two things I've just been thinking about.